Hi there, Dr. Putman. My name is Ashley, and I was doing some research in your area and I came across your website. I reached out to the office and I spoke with Viana, and I figured I'd shoot you this quick video that will show you 3 things that you can do to beat out your competition online. I'm not trying to waste either of our time, so if by the end of this video you like what you hear and you become more interested in how we can grow your business online, give me a call so we can chat. If not, no harm, no foul. Just take the tips that I'm about to give you in this video and put them into action for yourself. All that I ask is for some feedback on this video. So let's jump into it. The 3 major things I want to go over today in this video is content, citations, and backlinks. Now, when it comes to your content, it has to be unique content. It cannot be copied from anywhere or Google will flag your site for plagiarism. Google typically likes to see at least 1,500 words of content, and looking at your guys' homepage here now, you guys have roughly 75 words of content. Everything that I have highlighted is all considered content. Even what your pictures are saved as, it's also content. In the eyes of Google, content is king because Google can only read, so the more content you have, the better. And I did a general search in your area, dentist, Asheville, North Carolina, and I found that these guys down here, Family Dentist Asheville, Asheville Dental Associates, are your competitors. And if we take a look at what their content looks like, they have roughly, honestly, not that much more than you guys. They have roughly 175 words of content, which is very beatable. Go back to this general search. I'm just going to break down Google for you. So Google is broken down into 3 different sections. There's the ads, the GMB, and the organic section. Now, the first thing that we usually see up here, they're not there now, but 9 times out of 10 they are ads. And people are paying Google to have those ads. If they're not done correctly, they can definitely become a money pit. And honestly, if you're ranking in the other areas that I'm about to show you, it's unnecessary to run them. But moving on to this next section here, this is called the GMB, the Google My Business. And what dictates you ranking in this section here is what's called a citation. A citation is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. For example, Yellow Pages, City Star, even Facebook is one of them. But also having reviews and pictures, you've got to stay up to date with this area here. And as you can see, Asheville Dental is in this top position. Now you want to be somewhere in these top 3 positions. I know when I go to Google, this is the first place that I'm looking. So we go over here to a resource that I use called WhiteSpark CA. It's a paid tool that I use. But we can just see how many citations your competitor Asheville Dental has and where they are getting their citations from. Now, they have 68 citations, and not all citations are created equal. 0 being the weakest and 100 being the strongest. Now, as you can see, these red, see how they all say submittable? Now, the DA is the domain authority. Meaning how strong that specific citation is. And what we would do is we would go through all of these and we would submit them for your business. What works for them will work for you. But what I'd also like to do is go in and add 80 to 100 more to really swamp out the competition. But on top of that, it gets your name, address, and phone number out there and other directories. So when people are searching for your services, they can find you easier. Go back. Moving on to the next section, which is this last section here. This is the organic section. Now, this section here directly deals with your website. And what gets you ranked in this area is a backlink. And a backlink is created when one website links back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a vote from that other website vouching that your business is trustworthy and legit. Just like a citation, backlinks are also not created equal. For example, you're a dentist. So if you were to have a a plumber, linking back to you, it's not going to be as powerful as having another dentist from a different area linking back to your guys' business. You want the most relevant backlinks linking back to your business for the most effectiveness. And as you can see, you guys are not first. Family Dentist Asheville is first, Now to get you here, because this is where you want to be, is somewhere on this first page. To get you here, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect. So we go over to another resource that I use called Ahrefs. It's another paid tool, but it just basically shows me an overview of your stats as well as your competitors' stats. And here you can see your UR, which is the overall strength of your page, is a 9, and your DR, which is the overall strength of your backlink profile, is a 0. You have 25 backlinks, you have 163 organic keywords, and your referring domains is 8, which that means you have 8 places that you are getting those 25 backlinks from. Now going over to your competitor, their overall strength of their page is a 25. Their DR, which is the strength of their backlink profile, is a 24. And also you want your UR and your DR to be as close as possible and as high as possible. Now they have 458 backlinks, they have 593 organic keywords, and their referring domains is 45. Now, the nice thing about this is we can go into their backlinks and we can see where they're getting all of their backlinks from. And what we would do is we would go and submit for all of these powerful, strong ones for your business, and get those for you, bringing in that traffic for you guys. We wouldn't want to get like this one, it's a 5 and a 5. A lot of them can be spammy or just not worth having on your, your backlink site. Now going back, we can also go into the organic keywords and we can see exactly what keywords they are being found for. Now, example, these are all specific keywords that they're being found for. The volume, meaning how many times that specific keyword is being searched per month. And the KD is the keyword difficulty, meaning how hard it is to rank that specific keyword. 0 being the easiest and 100 being not the hardest, but just that it would take a little bit more time to rank that specific keyword because, others are trying to rank for that specific keyword. Now, just to give you a few examples, all of these, these are a little bit, quote, on the higher side. It would take a little bit longer to rank for than, let's say, a 3 or even a 1. But Dentist Asheville, that is being searched 700 times per month. Now, out of those 700 searches, they are bringing in 215 people. Now, you miss out on all of that traffic, all of those potential clients coming into your office by not having these keywords and by not being in the first and top position. Now, what we would do is we would go through all of your competitors' keywords and we would find the high volume, low KD, relevant keywords to your services, and we would place them throughout that 1,500 words of keyword-rich content that I was talking about. You need 1 keyword per every 100 words, so Google doesn't flag your site for keyword stuffing. Google is very smart. It's constantly changing its algorithm, so you got to be smart and you got to be strategic about what we do and how we do it. So just to go over everything that we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. We went over citations, which is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. Now you want to have, like I said, at least 200 to 300 of these to really beat out the competition by a landslide. But on top of that, it gets your name, address, and phone number out there, so when people are searching for your services, they can find you a lot easier. And the third thing we went over was backlinks. You need more relevant backlinks pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. Now, you guys have a beautiful site. I like the layout of it. It just needs a little bit of work. If we were to, like I said, go in and add that 1,500 words of keyword-rich content, get some relevant keywords for your services from your competitors, and get some powerful, strong backlinks and citations, you guys could be in that top position in no time. I know how to get you there, and I'd love to get you there. And you can be pulling in all that traffic that Family Dentist Asheville is currently getting. But you can either go with this information that I provided you with today and do this on your own. Like I said, totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can call or text me at 570-536-4151. Once again, my name is Ashley and my number is 570-536-4151. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one, Dr. Putman.